What's up, guys? This is your boy, the Badwolf. I want to thank you guys for chiming in. And for those people, if this is your first time here, please do hit that bell icon, subscribe, and join a brother and get educated. Alright, guys, so this particular video is about, do you know who you are? Now, this information was given to me by, let's just say, somebody in an upper echelon. So thank you, you know who you are. And I do want to send a quick shout out to Northern Cali girl, all right, and all my other people out there in California. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Thank you for the shout outs on your channels. Man, you guys are fire. So, okay, so this video is about, do you know who you are? And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people just fill out their forms and they go, yes, I'm a black. I am a African American. I am a white American. Okay, well, did you ever stop to think that you're a Native American? Well, but I'm not an Indian. I mean, I don't have a tribe or anything. Okay, so this video is going to be about that. You are a Native American, and because here's the thing, where are Native Americans born? Go ahead. I'll wait. Yeah, right here. Okay, so the thing is that when you accept their classification, as far as, you know, you are a African American, you're an Irish American, or whatever else, you are accepting their definition of who and what those beings are. You have the right to declare yourself to be pretty much whatever you want. And these days, people are identifying as whatever. Okay, so yeah. Now, you're like, okay, so yeah, I was born here, but how does that really make me a Native American? Americans, if you're born in the North American continent, okay, northern or southern, you are an American. You are, in fact, an indigenous native or an indigenous national to these lands. You were born here, okay? A lot of times when they say you are, you know, a black or an African American or whatever else, like I said, we don't know what their true definitions of them are. You just check it off because that's the closest thing that you can find on there that suits your person. All right, which is why I always use other. Okay, you can say American national, state citizen, you know, indigenous individual from North America, North American, Native American, whatever. The whole thing is that you were born here and you were born free. Now you might be like, well, I don't have a tribe, or well, whatever. Well, remember, if you didn't see the video, which I do recommend people go and watch the videos, definitely go to my YouTube main page and search in the box for particular items, and that's how you're going to find which videos I've made on particular subjects before, emailing me, hey, did you make a video on this, or whatever this question is. You probably find it there first. If not, then by all means feel free to hit me up. That also being said, I do want to interject something. I normally do, well, I'm not going to truly entertain this, but for those people out there who, one, you guys know you're never going to catch me going tit for tat with people, trolls out there, or other people's websites, YouTube videos. But for those people who do take my videos and utilize them for negative purposes, if I see it, I'm going to report it, just so you know. Because one thing I will say is I've never called myself a sovereign. I'm not. So for those trolls out there, we are U.S. nationals. That's what the Department of State calls us. Okay, so don't try to pair people in there to entertain your visions of trying to do whatever it is you trolls do. And also for my fellow wolves out there, if you see somebody out there using my information in a negative way, okay, report them. My copyrighted logo is in this corner, so those videos will be pulled down. Feel free to say that this information, whatever they're doing, report it, it's misleading, whatever, you guys have my permission. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled program. So there's a guy, I'm probably going to slaughter his name, so I apologize in advance, but he goes by Kurimio Aha, or Ohe, or Aha, something like that. I'll spell it for you. Kurimeo, okay, space AHAU. This guy I've been following for a while, and he makes interesting videos. This guy is very much like me. He actually goes out there and finds the old school civics books, the old school documents, the old manuals, the old priest paperworks and filings where they went to these different lands and wrote down their accounts. Now, we know some of the stuff that they were doing was not so good. But this guy is big on America. Now, the reason why I bring this all up is because, let me jump back. Your tribe is your last name. Remember, your true given name is your first name and your middle name, and your last name is your tribe, your clan. Okay? So for me, it would be I am James C., and then of the clan or of the tribe Lovitts. Okay? We are the Lovett clan. That, that's what it is. Okay, so in fact, you are a Native American, but let's look at what does America mean. Have you ever just broken that down? Now, a lot of people will say, oh, Amerigo Vespucci was the one why they named this land after him. No, I thought Christopher Columbus discovered this. How come this isn't Columbus land, Columbia? It's not, because one, Christopher Columbus did not discover America. He actually sailed to the Indies and missed the whole freaking area until some time later. But you can't discover something when people are already living there. I can't come to your house and find a $20 bill on your couch and be like, oh, I found a 20. Can't do that. But Amerigo also was not the discoverer of this land, and this land was not named after him. This guy actually goes through the books, and see, I'm a big study on these ancient things, especially like Atlantis and Egyptian pyramids and whatever, which I'm going to talk about more of that on my other channel. But this guy does the same thing, and he specializes in it. And I'm not going to play his whole videos and whatever. I'm going to kind of give you an executive summary of what he's talking about. So the word America, when it was said in the old days, was Amura or Amura Khans, okay? Which, when you break it down, it translates into the snake kings or the snake priests, okay? Well, who were they? And as we go back, you're going to find that there was a number of different tribes here that call themselves Amura Khans. Amura or Amura Khans. Khans typically means snakes, and the Amura is the priestly, you could say the gods, the deities, but the snake kings, okay? So powerful snake kings is what Amura Khans. So you're an Amura Khan, okay? And now who was the person who was this Amura Khan? Or at least one of them was Thoth, also known as Quetzalcoatl, Hermes, Trismegistus, or yeah, Trismegistus. Okay, so once again, this is what goes back to Atlantis. Okay, so the Atlantean, one of the priests there, Thoth, also known in Egypt as Thoth or Tehuti. Okay, when Atlantis fell, he went to many different places and spread knowledge and wisdom. Okay, he's one of the people who created the pyramids and basically gave these people in the Americas his name. Okay, so they already were doing their thing. This was their motherland, but he was the one who created that name because he was an Amura Khan. He was one of the snake kings or priests, and that's where Hermes and the medical symbol comes into place with the staff. Okay, which is the staff of power. And the snakes intertwined around it, which represent the DNA helix in the human body, because these people in those ancient thousands of years ago, they knew about the DNA. Okay, so the snakes represent the DNA in all of us. Okay, and he was the one who gave America its name. So a lot of this I knew, but he also pulls it together. So definitely, if you guys want to find out more information like that, you're going to want to check out this guy's channel. So yes, we're Amura Khans. We're native to America, the land of the snakes, the land of the snake kings and priests. Now, also in one of his videos, he talks about how even like England, in the old days when, it was basically just an island, had black kings there. And the word Dublin, dub, actually meant black, like a black person, to be a dub, the city of Dublin, the city of blacks. And that some of the original first kings on there were in fact people of color, which I thought was interesting. And apparently over the years, marrying, light-skinned people and whatever else, and whites, eventually, became what it is today. But it was interesting how he shows in his videos how the old school drawings of them show them with large noses and these black kings of England with curly hair and you know what they really look like, and then how they kind of were, if you will, either, I don't want to necessarily say whitewashed, but they were interbred with others, and it became, you know, a nation of predominantly white individuals. So jumping back, so now you guys know where America comes from, and that you are in fact indigenous, and underneath that name, underneath that claim, because you are in fact Native Americans. You are native Amuracans. Education, guys, education. So that's about it, guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate you, and take care of yourselves out there. Continue to support the channel. Thank you guys for helping the Badwolf Media channel get the numbers up. I know you guys have asked how come I haven't posted videos on there yet. They're coming. I've just been too busy loving you guys here. So talk to you guys later. Badwolf's over and out.